Hi, we're back in the studio again today, and what we are planning to do is prepare a canvas for our next painting. So you'll need a 16 by 20 canvas. You'll need either burnt sienna or burnt umber or burnt sienna. I just said burnt sienna, didn't I? Well, you'll need that for sure. And you'll need a number 16 brush. It's a flat brush, and we'll begin in a few minutes. All right, so I'm here right now with my burnt sienna and my number 16 large brush. I don't know if you can see that. Hope it's not shadowed too much or anything. And here's my burnt sienna. I'm using Liquitex heavy body. Okay, and I am using water for this, and I am using a throwaway palette paper because I'm not going to put this in my stay weight palette because I'm just putting this on the canvas to get the background, and I won't be using this probably in the painting. I may be using some burnt sienna, but I doubt it. So I'm getting my brush nice and wet, you can see, and just putting it on, just getting that paint on the canvas, nice and wet. You want it nice and wet and very thin. Make sure that you're doing this thin. That's important. The paint has to be thinned out so it'll spread easy and it'll get into all those little grooves that are in this canvas. Get some more paint, more water into my paint. Now some artists will do this, some won't. It's, I guess, a preference, but what I like about it is, like I said, it fills in all those grooves that are on the canvas. This is a 16 by 20, by the way, and that's what we are going to do our next painting on. So you will prepare your canvas just like this, very thin layers, work it in the canvas, make sure that all those white spots are covered. You do not want to see any white. No white. Now see, that's a little too thick. So what I'll do is I'm just going to wet an area here on my palette. Just kind of thin it out and work it. Work it back and forth. Back and forth. And hopefully you can hear me. I am trying to figure out a better way to film, but it has been crazy trying to film with my camera. It's not really the best, I guess, for this. I'm trying to purchase a new one, and I'm trying to get funding for that through GoFundMe, and I'll have the link in the bottom, or maybe even in the iCard, where you can help me out. If you'd like to see more of my videos, that would be great. If not, that's fine too, but I hope you would subscribe and even share my videos. That would be even better, actually, for me. Okay, so this one is pretty done. Now the only thing else that you would have to do with this is get your size if you're using a wrapped canvas. If you're using a canvas board, I would do this again also. Even though there's that little edge, you don't want to have that white showing. It just makes it a little bit more professional to cover that. Now also some artists will use a background or prepare the canvas with a different color. They may use orange, they may use gray. I kind of just like this one because it does show through, the warmth comes through. many artists will just prepare the canvas with a dark background, like a gray or like an orange, and it'll be more opaque than this. And that's fine too. But this is just a way of getting some of those grooves filled in that are in the canvas, because I think they must put some kind of chemical on the canvas these days for shipping, and it's so hard sometimes to get those grooves when you put paint on it. Just like, it's so hard to get into that canvas. This way every groove is filled, and if you see anything after, you can always touch it up. Like there, I had a little bit of a white streak showing. And I'm just going to go back and forth again just to make sure we are covered and neat. And until next time, make sure you prepare your canvas. We're 16 by 20, and we'll be working off of that. Now, it might be another week before I can do a video, and hopefully you'll want to come back. I'll post it, and we're going to do the screen, and I think you're just going to love doing that. It's a lot of fun so far. I'm almost finished with it, and my master, and then we will do it. And until then, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.